Alright, so I just want to quickly run through my key levels, my trading plans for Bitcoin. It is Friday, so we are heading into a weekend, and the weekends recently have been decently volatile, but it is Easter weekend, so maybe you can expect less volatility, or maybe you can expect some traders to be taking advantage of the lack of participants, right? A lot of people are going to be busy during Easter, so maybe we will see some volatility around that time. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But I do have some plans made, and I have alerts set for if we see some opportunities this weekend. So, firstly, just going over the trades I'm in right now. I am still in the trade from yesterday's video, the trade I took off of the absorption that we saw up here after the SFP of this high. And I have taken some profits down here around the value area low, and I have some more TPs set down by the lows. That is probably my next target for this. And other than that, I'm still in the Bitcoin long that I took from the 3-hour order block down here. I'm still in this long. I got my stop loss at my entry, which is somewhere around 27,400. And those are the only two Bitcoin trades that I'm in at the moment. I also took an XRP long, just kind of a little gamble long, you could say. But as I was looking at XRP on the higher time frames, I know we just had a massive pump, but I decided that I wanted to long this retracement here because of what we were seeing on Market Cipher, the daily money flow curving back to the upside. So yeah, took a little gamble trade if you want to call it that. And my first TP is not up until these highs. And those are the only trades that I'm in at the moment. So now let's go over my plans because I would like to get into some more Bitcoin trades if I can. So these are my plans inside of this local range that we're trading. Firstly, the trade I was looking for this morning, which we ended up front running, was a golden pocket retracement here. We were seeing some absorption too. You can see price made higher lows, CVD came down a lot, open interest increasing, a lot of people were shorting this, but still we front ran the golden pocket. Unfortunate, I actually wanted to come a little bit lower than the golden pocket. I would have liked to tap off the value area low. So if we continue holding VWAP as resistance and we see another move down and we keep seeing absorption, that's still maybe an idea for me. This is a fresh golden pocket because we made a new high right here. So this tap right here doesn't count. We have a new golden pocket here. And the other two long ideas I was looking for was an SFP of either this low or this low. I have an alert set, I guess, below this low. I probably want to move that up, but yeah, depending on, if we see confirmations at either of those lows, I may look for an SFP. And I'm also looking for an SFP of this low. This is the more significant low, so I would prefer a SFP from there. That is probably the long I am most interested in at the moment. And for short ideas, first we have a golden pocket right around daily open and a 6-minute order block. So that's a nice little zone of confluence if we see good confirmations there, and maybe also if we get an SFP of this high now, then that is a potential scalp idea in my opinion. Even if we just come up and hit the order block, and we SFP, I may look at that as confirmations, but also if we come a little bit above it, hit the daily open and golden pocket, that's an idea too. I'm not super interested in this one because it is below the value area low. I would prefer if it was above it, but nonetheless, it's still a decent area of confluence. And I mean, you could watch the 786. That is above the value area high, so maybe we just deviate the value area high and then fall back down below it, reject off the 786. That could be decent confirmation. And you can also watch this high here, but this is the high I'd probably be more interested in, and that would stop out my trade. Right now my stop loss is at my entry, so coming above this high, I may look for a short there just because that would stop out my trade. But yeah, I'd be more interested in this high right here, considering it's a swing high. It was the last lower high. Well, technically not a lower high yet because we haven't made a lower low, but Still, it is a more significant high. It's the last high after the lower low. And lastly would be the last lower high that we had up here, a potential SFP of this. We also have a VWAP snap right above it that you could mark out. Maybe look for a rejection off there and then a drop back down below the high. So yeah, pretty much inside of this local range, those are all the ideas I'm looking at. Now if we kind of zoom out and turn on the larger range levels, you can see that right now we are trading right around the point of control of the larger range. So in terms of this range, not a great spot to be looking for trades right here. But we are at the value area low of, this little range that we started forming after we put in that high. And I can actually adjust that, see if it changed at all. And the point of control moved down a little bit, value area low moved down. And also the value area high moved down a little bit. And I actually like that because right in that area we have an NDPOC and the monthly open. We can also pull a fib from this high and see if we have anything lining up there. And it is right in between the golden pocket 786. So in terms of the larger range to the upside, this is probably the first zone I'd be interested in. You can include the golden pocket in here, but I would prefer a move up towards that value area high and the NDPOC. Also, all of these highs up here are going to be significant. We could see SFPs from any of those. I'm sure there's lots of liquidity above them. And to the upside, those are pretty much, my main levels inside this range. Obviously higher, we've got plenty of resistance up here. And to the downside, the value area low may be significant. This was a key support resistance flip as well. So, you could watch that. There may also be some fib levels around there. And yeah, the 786 is right at the value area low. So I actually like that. Right now we're holding support on the golden pocket. So if we see another move to the downside, I'd probably look to the 786 next. And then I'd probably watch this low down here, potential SFP into this untapped daily, and maybe even into this 2-hour order block that we have down here. I have another very low time frame wick marked out over here. I don't know if I would trust an SFP of that. I would prefer to see a very fast move down into this order block and then a fast move back up to get back above this low. Rather than just SFPing this very low time frame wick over here. But still this is an idea. We could SFP into any of those key levels. And in regards to the larger range, that's pretty much it. I wouldn't be super interested in like higher time frame longs unless we come down below the value area low. And I would like to see a move up around the value area high before I start really getting interested in shorts. But still, I got those more local levels for, if we either A, see a move towards any of those directions, maybe we can be in a trade, or, I'd be happy just trading this local price action if we're going to continue ranging here. You can still get plenty of good setups in here. All right, well, I think that is about it for this one. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Really appreciate the support. I also have something new to show today. If you look in the description of my video, you'll see that the Market Cipher link looks a little different. I finally have a referral link, so if you were planning on buying Market Cipher already, and you also want to support my channel, feel free to use the link in the description. Again, thank you all for watching. Really appreciate the support that I've been getting on my channel, and I will see you all in the next one.